Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado Alonso y Realonda, Pepe, or better known as Dr. Jose Rizal, an alumnus of the Royal Pontifical and Catholic University of the Philippines, University of Santo Tomas. He was a novelist, a doctor, an artist, a great reformist, and a hero to the Filipinos during the Spanish times and until today. But behind these impressive things about him, there was still a chapter in his life not detailed to many, but brought him forth of his liberal ideas, achievements, and a lot of meaningful memories. Join me as we take a tour over the European cities and discover the story behind Rizal's European sojourn. After leaving US, Rizal went to England and arrived at Liverpool in May 24, 1888. He chose England for the following reasons. First, he wanted to learn the English language. Second, he wanted London to be his temporary sanctuary for about 10 months. Third, he thought that it was a great place to research about his articles for La Solidaridad and to write poems and essays on different topics. Fourth, he wanted to continue his fight against the abuses of Spanish authorities in his country. One of Rizal's most successful works in London is his annotation of Dr. Antonio de Morga's Sucesos de las Islas Filipinas. He decided to make his own annotation of de Morga's work because according to him, it was the best, without any biases, simple, not exaggerated, and had an excellent account of the Philippine history. Another notable work was the Letter to the Young Women of Malolos, published in February 1889. This letter was originally written in Tagalog upon the request of Marcelo H. del Pilar, as an honor to the brave young ladies of Malolos who then established a school where they could learn and study the Spanish language in spite the opposition of Father Felipe Garcia. Rizal did not only wrote articles and letters, but he also made some sculptural works, and one of them was the triumph of science over death. After 10 months of staying in London, Rizal eventually decided to leave and transfer to Paris, France sometime in mid-March of 1889. He stayed at Valentin Ventura's residence for a short while and frequently transferred from one place to another. One of his accomplishments in Paris is the continuation of his research in Bibliothèque Nationale for his annotation of de Morga's Sucesos. Rizal's heartbreak with Nelly Busted wasn't the saddest thing that happened to him. It was the time when he received Leonor Rivera's letter of farewell. It was 1890 when Rizal received Leonor's letter. This letter contained Leonor's confession of her love for Rizal and that she's about to be married to an Englishman named Henry Kipping. Upon receiving this letter, Rizal really had a heartbreak, and it caused him a very deep pain. After leaving Paris in January 28, 1890, Rizal went to Brussels, Belgium because of the following. Financial reasons, it was less expensive and it was more quiet place to stay, and to be able to continue his writings of the last chapter of his El Filibusterismo. One of Rizal's famous work in Belgium published in La Solidaridad was the Filipinas dentro de 100 años, which dealt with the possibility of the Filipinos to revolt against Spain. After the incident during the election of the Asociación Hispano-Filipino between Antonio Luna and Jose Rizal in February of 1891, Rizal immediately packed his bags and left for Biarritz, France. He stayed at the Villa Eliada of the Busteds. With this, we were able to learn more about Rizal. I am Kathleen Agustin, and may this story be an inspiration to all of us.